Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler every series of videos I've been doing for a little while. I go over there to try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying a rather unorthodox burrito, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, oh yeah, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my Enoch shirt. I really like this shirt. It's a super cool design. But what is Enoch, though? Enoch, they are a metal band out of the great state of New Jersey, who I ran into via some of their Facebook stuff, probably in like 2021, 2022, somewhere in that area. I'm probably one of the only human beings who actually will watch some of the Facebook ads that get directed my way. Not for the bullshit stuff, the things that don't matter, but when they recommend like bands and stuff, I'm like, I'll give it a go. And every now and again, I really get a winner, and Enoch is definitely one of those. They were, the year that I found them, they were basically my find of that year. And I was really fortunate. I actually got to see them perform live the following year. I actually got some videos of that performance. They're on the channel, just in case maybe you want to check it out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're an incredible band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Interesting burrito, eh? So yes, folks, I am trying out some food from a place called, it's a new place, called Niwaala Street Food. And I apologize for any mispronunciations, because that's going to happen. They're a local spot that opened up, actually, in the location of a spot that I reviewed some stuff for before, and that actually was a burrito spot. Circular. Everything is circular. But I was actually asked by the owner and operator, a guy named Abdul Baki. He went over there, he got in touch with me through Facebook because he'd seen some of my written reviews that I do, and occasionally I post up. And he was like, hey, I've got this spot, we're fairly new, maybe you'd like to try it. And it's sort of a fusion place, it's sort of Indian street food mixed in with other stuff, and that's how we got the, boom! This is their Not So Niwaala burrito. And again, I apologize for mispronunciations. It consists of a mix of diced gyro and onion, ground beef, American cheese, lettuce, chipotle mayo, and tzatziki sauce. That sounds amazing. So, let's give it a go. And I actually had to ask what Niwaala meant, and the guy behind the counter was very cool. He went over there and he told me, he's like, yeah, it means basically like a small bite, like a morsel. So that's why this is the Not So Niwaala burrito, because it's not a morsel. I love it. Ooh, it's... All right. Okay. Oh, it's ooey and gooey. That's so amazing. It looks like this. We're going to get a thing for the thing. We're going to go like this. We're going, ha, 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 ha. Let's go ahead and let's try out a crazy-ass burrito. I've had one bite. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is better than either of the burritos that I tried at the burrito place that was previously in that location. No offense to them. They actually were pretty good burritos. But this is so good. Right off the bat, I don't think I've ever had a burrito with American cheese in it. And I know that some people don't like American cheese and they're blah, 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 blah. It's fine. If you don't like it, do what you need to do. I don't care. I love American cheese. I grew up on Kraft singles. And no one is going to go over there and tell me that it doesn't make great for melty stuff, man. And it's working perfectly here. It's totally encapsulating everything. From the moment I took that bite, I could taste it, and it was just like, that's home for me right there, That's like 5-year-old Brandon watching GoBots with his grandparents. You know, that just harkens back to that. On top of that, everything else is insanely tasty. Oh. It's so decadent. And because of the American cheese, I mean, oh, the American cheese kind of goes over there. It's hard to talk because it's tasty. The American cheese kind of makes it taste a little bit heavy, because American cheese, I mean, it's, it's not a strong cheese for what it is, but like, it's, especially you melt it, it's a weighty cheese. But you have so many delicious flavors going through here. You do get a little bit of a kick from that spicy mayo. You've got just the meatiness is absurd, and it's really cool because you get two different textures. You've got like the lamb meat from the gyro, and then you've got the beef. And you do get little hints of that tzatziki sauce. It comes through, gives it that very distinct flavor. It's not, I would say the American cheese and the meat are probably the two strongest flavors. But again, going over there, having in that little bit of spice, going in, having that hit of the tzatziki sauce, it takes it from being something that would already be amazing and delicious, but it stops it from being completely claggy, and it allows it to sort of open up a little bit, so it's not just kind of one-dimensional. This is insanely good. I'm so into this. This right here, this is Brandon Wenzel food. I mean, I love like traditional dishes and trying out all kinds of different cultures and all that stuff. And I love that stuff. Part of the reason why I do a show. But I'm not gonna lie. I love some decadent, sloppy, just delicious for the sake of delicious food. That is fantastic. It's meaty and a little bit spicy and a little bit zingy and oh so cheesy. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. It's so good, it's ridiculous. I mean, I am in love with this. It is good. So much so, if you watch my channel, you already know it's coming. I'm calling this the business. Folks, if you're unfamiliar, when I refer to something as being the business, that means that basically I think it's pretty much a perfect item. You can maybe tweak a little bit here or there, do a little this, that, or the other thing, but structurally, it's pretty much perfect. This is this is pretty much a perfect item. Again, this is exactly a Brandon Wenzel food item. It is everything that is tasty that I love. The only thing I was a little bit worried about were the chopped onions, because I'm not the biggest onion guy, but you use it in the right place, like here, adds in a little bit of that, just maybe a little bit of that oniony sweetness. It's decadent. It's delicious. Every single bite was just a joyous chorus of cheese and meats and wonderful. And I loved it, man. That's so good. I will 100%. This, I mean, I'm definitely coming back here anyway. I have a lot of stuff to try off of their menu. I have to say, though, yeah, this will definitely end up being probably my go-to order, I think. But who knows? They have lots of other stuff to try. And if I'm recommending it, I mean, look, you're either going to be down with it or you're not. I think that, again, the biggest sort of yay or nay part of it, I think, would be the American cheese for people. Because, again, if you're not into American cheese, you might not dig, you're probably not going to dig it. But if you're over there, if you like just, like a sloppy burger or, delicious gyro, it's just, again, that street food vibe, that just delicious for the sake of delicious, you owe it to yourself, man. This is so good. It's might be a bit much for most people, not me, because I'm a bit of a rotund individual. So maybe go over there and split it, but it is super tasty. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, folks. Go over there yourselves a truly crazy-ass burrito-tastic rest of your life. Because, folks, the world needs more crazy burritos. I'm just saying. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, and by the way, I keep forgetting to mention, what with this being a local establishment, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local establishments. Keep slipping my mind. Folks, this is the type of place where, and thank you to Mr. Abdul Bakir. Did I get your name right? I think I got it wrong. Baki, sorry. For recommending me to come to this place because, dude, your establishment kicks ass. And this is exactly the type of place that makes me so happy to do this show. This is literally the type of stuff that I love to do. So, folks, enjoy and explore your local food scene. I can promise you it'll be worth it. You know, sometimes you find stuff, you know, and it's a wonderful experience. Anyway.